In the 1840s, a disaster struck Ireland that would leave a lasting scar on the nation's history. It was a crisis that claimed the lives of over 1 million people and forced millions more to leave their homes and families behind. This is the story of the Great Famine, a disaster that was both natural and man-made, and one that would forever change the course of Irish history. From the fields of rural Ireland to the crowded streets of Dublin and London, this documentary will take you on a journey through a time of tragedy and resilience, and will reveal the stories of those who fought to survive and rebuild in the face of unimaginable hardship. The Great Famine, also known as the Irish Potato Famine, was a catastrophic event that devastated the lives of millions of Irish people and left a lasting impact on Irish society and culture. This documentary will take you on a journey back to the 1840s, when a potato blight swept through Ireland and destroyed the main source of food for the Irish peasantry. But this was not just a natural disaster, it was also a man-made crisis, fueled by a series of economic, political, and social policies that exacerbated the suffering of the Irish people. The potato was a vital part of the Irish diet, and the sudden loss of this staple crop had devastating consequences. As the famine took hold, the British government, which ruled Ireland at the time, was slow to respond and took inadequate measures to alleviate the suffering of the Irish people. Many Irish people were forced to rely on soup kitchens and other forms of charity, and thousands of people died from hunger and disease. The famine also led to a significant population decline in Ireland, as many Irish people were forced to emigrate in search of food and work. The impact of the famine was felt across Irish society, as people of all classes and backgrounds struggled to survive. The Great Famine was a devastating event that had a lasting impact on Irish society and culture. More than 1 million people have been killed and millions more have been forced to leave their homes and families. Famine is both a natural and man-made disaster that could have been prevented with better policies and a more compassionate response. Despite the tragedy of the famine, there were also examples of resistance and resilience among the people of Ireland. It is intended to honor. We also explored the cultural impact of the famine and explored ongoing efforts to remember and commemorate this tragic chapter in Irish history. The Great Famine was a catastrophe that should never be forgotten. We hope that by sharing these stories, we can raise awareness and inspire action to prevent future disasters and create a brighter future for all.